All right. We have a lot of good stuff in store for you this week in movie news. Our first bit of movie news: Steven Yeun is apparently joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and of course, we know Steven Yeun from The Walking Dead, Nope, and his Oscar-nominated role in Minari. He's joining Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts movie. That's awesome. I love Steven Yeun. What do you think about that?
It's gonna be awesome, but who's he gonna play?
Now there are rumors. Now this is just Rumorville, but the rumors that he's going to play the character Sentry. Have you heard of this character? I haven't really.
Is he an X-Men villain?
I don't know if he's a villain. I think he might be a hero. But I'm not too familiar with this character, and I don't want to out myself as a halftime comic book lover. But I don't know. I'm not too much into a lot of these. Tertiary characters, if you will. I don't mean to put down the character Sentry, but he's not like Spider-Man. I'm sure he's not well known amongst people who aren't too into comic books. I know I love comic books and all, but I'm not familiar with this character. So sue me. But I'm sure whatever role he has, he's going to do great with it. I love him as an actor. Would you agree? Do you love Steven Yeun?
Yeah, I think he was on the Conan talk show.
Oh yeah, you saw him on there.
He was talking about like how to defend yourself when you're in a certain situation.
Interesting.
Which I felt kind of it was different, of course, but of course Conan O'Brien was wearing a tracksuit, like
Okay.
Bruce Lee tracksuit, so it was very odd. But you know him; he was a writer on The Simpsons.
True.
Random.
All right. Let's move on. now.
Yep.
Next bit of movie news. Apparently, they're developing another trilogy based on the Lord of the Rings. It's going to be set within the original trilogy universe. New Line Entertainment and Middle Earth Enterprises are working on a multiple feature film set in the world of the original trilogy. And New Line is also working on a Lord of the Rings anime entitled Lord of the Rings: The War of Rohirrim. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I don't know about this. Another Lord of the Rings trilogy. I feel like they should just leave well enough alone. What do you think?
You're absolutely right, Alec. They should leave it alone. I mean, they made the first one, which was made in 2001. The second one was made in 2002. The third one was made in 2003. And of course, they made the Hobbit trilogy also, but
which was met with a lot of mixed reactions. I feel like, and then they have the new, I believe it's HBO Max series, or is it Prime?
HBO
Amazon?
Max, and that is correct.
Or is it Amazon Prime? I can't remember.
HBO Max.
HBO, okay. And that's also being met with mixed reviews, although I heard a lot of good things about it. I have not seen it for myself. But to delve back into, movies set within that universe, I feel like they're overstepping. I don't know. I feel like, I just feel like they should just leave it alone.
Exactly.
Stop. It's already dead. They've been doing that a lot with a lot of franchises.
Pretty much.
Just
not gonna
oversaturation.
Not gonna say anything about it, but you know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you know what we mean. All right, next bit of movie news. Moving on. Bruce Willis, his final movie is upon us. His final film has a release date. The movie is entitled Assassins, and it will be released later this month. So the movie is about a futuristic technology that is able to hijack someone's body using a microchip in order to carry out undercover missions. That sounds pretty awesome.
It looks pretty badass, but the real question is, was that the movie before Bruce Willis was starting to talk and remember, or was that before his aphasia started? I have no idea.
At this point, he already knew, I believe, of his issue. From what I've heard, he tried to get a lot of movies out before he retired, and we can set aside a bit of money, to set him up and his family and whatnot. So this is around the time that he already knew, I believe. I don't know if he had announced it yet when he was filming this. But it's going to be sad watching his final movie, but I would definitely want to check it out. Now you can watch it. It's going to be available in select theaters and also on demand. It's going to be, let me check the date for you guys. I believe it's going to be the 31st of this month. Yes. March 31st. You can check it out. I would definitely be watching it. Will you?
Definitely. I will watch it. But I don't know if you guys heard, but Liam Neeson's coming out with a new noir film called it's a modern noir film. It's like a Marlowe or something like that. It's a really, really good movie. My dad was actually, surprised about it, and he wants to go see it. So, hey, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Liam Neeson, he's still going strong, luckily.
But he's still going strong, ladies and gentlemen.
Of course, he has the new Naked Gun reboot that we talked about. That's still happening, and I have mixed feelings about. But we're not gonna get too off topic here. Not to get too off topic. All right, moving on. Next bit of movie news: Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Apparently, it's not doing so hot anymore. Started off strong, but reportedly has the worst second week drop in superhero film history, going down a staggering 71.6%. That's insane.
It is insane. I thought it was the number one movie because I saw it on the TV. And I thought it was number one movie, but
yeah, it was.
I don't
know
what happened.
And then it went down.
So it's
I enjoyed it. I don't know. People are getting superhero worn out. What is that word? I forget. There's a word that people used. But I feel like people are getting tired of superhero movies.
It's I don't know what it's called, but I have no idea when a movie it's all number one, then it goes down for ratings. I have no idea what it's called, but it's
I don't know. There's definitely an oversaturation, like I was talking about. They're putting out so much content. I feel like people are getting tired. They're getting more picky because there's so much of it to consume. One thing a lot of people complained about were the stakes. They feel like there's no stakes in the Marvel Universe anymore because they have the multiverse, and if someone dies, you could just pull another version of them out. Personally, I don't care. I don't mind the multiverse too much because look what happened with Gamora. She died. Yeah, they pulled another version from another universe, but she's not the same Gamora, even though it's the same actress, obviously. She's a totally different personality than we saw in the original movies. So, I feel like there are stakes still. I'm a ride or die Marvel fan. I will stick with it till the end.
So am I, ladies and gentlemen. So am I.
Yes, definitely. But then moving on to our next bit of movie news. Due to the success of Cocaine Bear, apparently we're going to be seeing more animals on drugs. Low-budget production company The Asylum, known for the Sharknado franchise, is developing a movie entitled Attack of the Meth Gator. Oh my God, that sounds insane. That sounds like an average day in Florida, though.
I have no idea about that, but kind of going to take it with a grain of salt. I'm just going to say, I'll see what it looks like.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it's like releasing in theater. It might just be like a sci-fi feature or something like that. But apparently it's releasing this summer, so we'll see. It's not going to be as quality as Cocaine Bear, which is weird to say. A movie like titled Cocaine Bear doesn't seem like it would be a quality movie.
Cocaine Bear was awesome.
We'll get into that. We'll get into all that.
By the way.
But yeah. It's definitely, this is a movie that's not taking itself seriously. Just like the Sharknado series, it's very self-aware. It's meant to be just outlandish and extreme, and this one is going to be the same, no doubt. And I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot more animals on other substances. So this is just the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Next bit of movie news. Michael B. Jordan has gotten his star on the Walk of Fame just this past Wednesday. The Creed actor was quoted as saying, I very rarely stop and smell the roses and take in moments. I'm always moving on to the next thing. For the first time in a really long time, I'm taking this moment in. And that's good advice, just in general for everybody.
Exactly. He's taking this moment.
Yeah.
And I'm glad he's star on the Walk of Fame.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so many good actors like John Goodman and I think Kay Segal got like a star on the Walk of Fame. So they're like, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
when these actors have this, when they're on the Walk of Fame and they got this stuff, it's just so awesome. But
yeah, it's good to see.
I heard about Creed 3 and I heard that it's awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to get into any spoilers because I'm not going to talk about that. However, Jonathan Majors is in the movie and of course his character is a villain. So I'm not going to get too off topic.
Yeah, we can't really spoil anything. We haven't seen it yet. I do want to see it. But yeah, it's always good to see actors that we love get their accolades. So definitely congratulations to Michael B. Jordan. Yes. Next bit of movie news. Haunted Mansion just dropped its trailer yesterday. Now, we did a video reaction for you, so we're going to have that up available. So check that out. What did you think of the trailer?
Oh, it was awesome. I didn't know what it was until
Interesting.
Until I thought Terrence Stamp was going to be in there, but it was Danny DeVito. I had no idea that was him.
Yeah, I didn't know Danny DeVito was in it. But yeah, it looks significantly better than the first attempt. Sorry, Eddie Murphy, but it is true. It is true. The film stars Rosario Dawson. What did you think about her in the movie?
Oh, she's awesome in anything that she's in.
Want to touch the hiney?
Yes. Sorry to interrupt.
That's okay. That's okay.
It also has Lakeith Stanfield, Owen Wilson, wow, and Jared Leto. Oh no, I don't know about Jared Leto. He hasn't been so hot lately, but you know, I was thinking the Haunted Mansion font looks a little familiar. Oh no, it does kind of look like the Morbius font. I don't know if that's a good omen for this movie.
I have no idea, but I heard Morbius didn't do good in theaters.
Oh yeah, that's infamous. We talked about this. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It looks definitely a lot better. It looks a lot better than the previous Haunted Mansion. It definitely has some like more spooky looking moments, and then we see some moments in the trailer that definitely mimic the ride at Disneyland, the classic ride. But check out our trailer reaction for more. All right, moving on. Next bit of movie news. Some sad bit of movie news. Actor Tom Sizemore. He's not doing too well. Doctors have informed the family of Tom Sizemore that there is no further hope of recovery, recommending an end-of-life decision. Now, Sizemore had suffered a brain aneurysm last Saturday, resulting in his current condition. So it's very sad. Definitely a great actor.
I did not hear about that, but Tom Sizemore has been a very, very incredible actor. His body of work is incredible.
Yeah,
I had no idea he was going through this. I wish him full recovery. I just want him to be,
Yeah, I mean, at this
movies.
point,
I hope he's gonna be alive because I'm just really worried about him.
Yeah, at this
Mr.
point,
Sizemore,
it looks like he is.
don't give up hope, sir.
I mean, at this point, I don't think there is hope for recovery, but they're just gonna have to, kind of go forward with that. Have the, regardless of how sad that is, you just kind of, have to roll with the punches, and that's what the doctors are saying. That's unfortunate.
When I heard about this,
yeah, but yeah, I do love it. His roles, especially Saving Private Ryan, wonderful movie, great ensemble cast, and he's a great part of that movie. Watch it every D-Day, but it's very sad. And this wraps it up for this week in movie news.